Welcome to I See Stars, where we find talent, train talent, and put talent to work. I'm Rico Bryant. I'm the recruiter for I See Stars, a nonprofit organization that has been open since 1999. And our mission is to develop talent, untapped talent, right? Um, as an intern within our nonprofit organization, out of 400 participants, we pick 20 interns every 4 months. And this has been going an ongoing cycle since 1999. And as I said, our whole vision is to train untapped talent, meaning in technology. So during a 4-month process, you would get hands-on training in business leadership and technology. And our goal is to get you that job that you never knew about, that you're passionate about. And it's excellent because me going through the intern last year from August to December, it was excellent. It was an excellent process of learning and getting the hands-on training to become the entrepreneur I never thought I would be. Going through the 4-month process, it was excellent. We built a mobile application for a healthcare unit. No experience. I didn't even know how to type because I never had access to a laptop. So SC Stars provided me with a brand new laptop, a stipend of $600 a month, $154 a week to be exact, and gave me the hands-on training, not just in technology but business and leadership. And it was an excellent process. So I say we built a mobile app for a healthcare unit. It was called Central State Funds, and mainly we was dealing with the user, right? The user was the provider. Central State Funds was a healthcare unit that has been open since I say 1970, and their problem, which we're solving a problem with technology for our Fortune 500 companies who sponsor us, and by us building this mobile app for the provider, so Central State Funds came to IC Stars and asked the interns, but it was the client, it was the CEO. So you do get hands-on training with as far as in getting to know what a CEO was, because I didn't know what it was, what a CIO is, what a CTO is, right? These are top of the food chain, as they call it. And with the experience within IC Stars, you come out of there as a front-end developer, a project manager, a business analyst, a quality assurance analyst, or a technical analyst. But the whole process is what you're passionate about. And what do you like to do? I mean, technology is everywhere, and it's mostly on mobile phones. So being able to develop this mobile application for Central State Funds was excellent. And it's live now at teamcare.org. But during the process, it was excellent because I say my passion is graphic design. And by going through the process, graphic design, front-end development, I have my own website, iamrico.com. And I'm just sharing my experience with minorities who stuck in oppression. People of color who doesn't know nothing about technology. So IC Stars, which means Inner City Computer Stars, this is what it stands for. And like I say, our CEO, co-founder is Sandy Castro. And she's an excellent teacher who was a teacher for 10 years before she started IC Stars. And what was going on was she was getting all the stories from her students, because every student that she had, they had fun within her process as far as saying, hey, Sandy, how you doing? Came back to visit. And she was getting the same stories of, man, saying I'm working this job, I'm tired of working this job, saying I have this bachelor's degree, but really no outcome of what to do. And it's excellent because Sandy was always someone that you can come back and talk to years and years down the line. And she got tired. She reached out to some of her colleagues and started IC Stars in 1999. And this gave us an outlet of, as a person like me who never been through to college, who never knew about college, and that is also an ex-felon. So with that, our hours are 18 years. I mean, our ages are 18 years or older, no age limit, 6 months work experience anytime, and at least a high school diploma and GED. The process of going through the internship, we out of 400 participants, we pick 20 interns every 4 months, right? So this cycle just started October 24th, and they're going through Team Week. The next cycle starts, I say, the end of February. We don't have an exact date, but this cycle ends February 9th. And out of 40 participants, we pick 20 interns every 4 months. And to be one of 20 interns, you have to be resilient. You have to be a person that really wants to change, because our hours at days are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. But you're in meetings and workshops all day. We have a lot of mentors and teachers and companies that sponsor us, so we know we're learning all the software and hands-on techniques within HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. I knew what none of these programming languages is, but this is the basic of knowledge as far as in becoming a developer. Also, we out of the 400 participants, we break the interns down to teams of 5. And it's excellent because within the teams, you have a project manager, you have a business analyst, a quality assurance analyst, a technical analyst, and an engagement manager. And you're not going to know what none of these roles mean. But by you learning these roles, you'll know exactly what you want to do during the last month, which is career month. When we have over 10 Fortune 500 companies, or companies come hire from us directly. And the whole experience is knowing what you want to do as far as in with your life. Within the 4-month process, also we have leadership workshops where we have a I say mentor and teacher, but he's a leader that comes out and brings different leaders from different organizations, so we can keep that same leadership mentality as far as in not getting your job and salary pay and moving to the suburbs. No, we're dealing with our inner city communities. How can we stop the killings? How can we change policies? And this is what's going on out here. And with this experience, technology gives you the systematic thinking as far as in how can I get my community out of this cycle of oppression. And this is where I see started teaching on the leadership side. On the business side, you will learn entrepreneurship, brainstorming, creating opportunities for others. I mean, it's an excellent process because we are entrepreneurs. But how can we get back into our communities and give back, volunteer, share our skills, what you learn throughout the everyday process that the next person might not know. And on the technology side, you will learn within the internship how to build a mobile app, or mobile game, or a website for one of our Fortune 500 companies. I have a couple of success stories I'm going to share with you of interns who has been through the program, who has made it out successfully, who has become one of the entrepreneurs who's coming back, and it is alumni, and that's giving back to the interns who's coming in. So the experience is excellent. And I say I see stars is what's going on. So the process is I'm gonna share a couple stories with you so you get a visual of what's going on and how everything happens. Okay.
Prior to IC Stars, I was working at a preschool for young children on the west side of Chicago. And the job was pretty okay, but at the time I just felt that I was capable of making a better life for myself and my children, and being able to get them the things that they need in the life that they deserved. So I did a lot of searching and looking around to see what I can do to better myself, because I didn't know where to start. And that's how I ran into a staff member here at IC Stars. When I first got the information about IC Stars and how it works, first I thought it was unbelievable. I crossed it out of my things to do, because when I learned about the hours of the actual program, I thought, wait, hey, I'm a single mom and I need to make money to take care of my family. There's no way that I can put what I thought was my life on hold to actually, put 12 hours a day, Monday through Friday, into a program that I wasn't sure if it would give me the benefits that I was told. So it took me a while. I looked more into it. When I came to orientation to IC Stars, I heard the testimony and it gave me the courage that I needed to go hit the extra boost to get over my fears and actually begin my journey.
So that was down in Gillespie. That was down in Gillespie. One of our interns who went through my cycle 34. And it's excellent because to come in not knowing nothing, even had to send emails, not even knowing how to interact with a team, because IT is team atmosphere. And in IT, there's over 1,000. I say there's over 1,000 positions that you can get into, and it's 100% turnover rate as long as you have a network. And with that, IC Stars, our networking events is huge. We have 4 huge ones that comes up every quarter, and with that experience, you get to know that you get to be in the atmosphere of CEOs, vice presidents, and entrepreneurs of that's creating opportunities, and that's really helping us with knowing how to own our own business, but also knowing how to go in and get out as far as in what we want out of life. And this is the experience you get within IC Stars. I have another success story I'm going to share with you guys that's excellent.
My life prior to IC Stars was pretty much a athletics life. I thought that I was on my way to the NBA.
Hi. Someone's online. Hi, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing, Rico?
I'm doing awesome. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I had a question. So, what did you find most beneficial and most satisfying about your time as being an intern?
My time as being an intern, I found out that I had skills I never knew. I had soft skills that I never knew that took me into my development role, which is front end development. I never knew nothing about technology. All I knew was how to download an app, right? And with the experience, it helped me see the outcome as far as right now I'm a web developer. By heart, I'm a graphic designer. But my recruitment, as far as in recruiting people, getting out and letting everybody know what IC Stars is, but not just IC Stars. What's your future like? What do you want to do? This is a skill as far as in leadership that I took in, that I always had, that I never knew I had. And what's your name? Cool. So I'm going to get back to the success story as far as in one, Eugene Green.
My life prior to IC Stars was pretty much a athletics life. I thought that I was on my way to the NBA because I guess I'm tall and
200.
So, I just knew I was going to play basketball, but things didn't lead down the direction that I needed them to. So I ended up just going to college and graduating from college and with a bachelor's in sports management. So of course I wanted to continue with sports, but things didn't work out in that lane either because the jobs that I wanted, there were no vacancies. So that pretty much led me down another life path. The way I found out about IC Stars was pretty interesting. I would say it's a unique finding from others because the senior recruiter for IC Stars is actually a close and personal friend of mine. He actually he came through the cycle. His name is Jerry Johnson. He came through the cycle in, I believe, 2007. And he liked the program and he liked it so much, so he was always telling me about it. By him being my friend, I still would come down here and check it out. And that would kind of spark my interest on it because I was always into computers, but I never was, I was always the user, not the coder or developer. You leave IC Stars with with basically like a associate's degree in education. So so if you can imagine doing that for 4 months, like getting that type of education, it's definitely a life-changing experience. IC Stars is heavily focused in taking minorities, training them, and putting them into IT situations. And a lot of people, one of the main reasons that I suggest IC Stars is because they don't fault you for your background. It doesn't matter your background as long as you are willing to work hard and prove that you can be professional in a professional setting, and they're willing to give you the utmost support in whatever you're willing to do.
Apply now at icstars.org. Your future in tech starts today.
So I'm going to walk you guys through our our newly launched recruitment website, which is joinICstars.org. When you go through this website, you will see what we do, our eligibility, the program details. I told you is 400, 600 candidates in which we pick for each cycle. 1,200 hours of experience as far as an education over the 4 months. And a skill focus on front-end development, JavaScript, HTML5, CSS, database development, SQL. And the facts is, cool, frequently asked questions is, so you'll see our initial placement rate is 95%. Our industry retention rate is 81%. Our average 12 months earnings prior before the program is $9,000. And our average earnings after 30 months is $57,000. So with this experience, we just want you to get the experience of knowing as far as in what do you want to do within technology, but a career choice. As you hit our button right here, you'll go to our website, which is Apply Now. And I hope to see you there. So I can walk through the process because right here, as you hit Apply Now, you create a profile. This is our original website, which is www.icstars.org. And by you creating a profile right here, you will sign up for an information session. And from there, we will move on to getting you in for an information session and letting you know exactly what's going on. As I said, IC Stars, been in recruitment for IC Stars. I go to a lot of events as far as in, a lot of people who never knew nothing about IC Stars, what IC Stars stands for, what do they do? Growing up in the projects, I knew nothing about as far as in going to college, wanted to go to school. I was stuck in my environment of wanted to do things as far as what my environment was doing, which is the fast life, fast money, right? And it's excellent. We have a caller coming in.
All right, hello.
Yes.
All right, cool. So I had no technical experience. I was wondering, how would I adapt coming to IC Stars? Will I be overly challenged?
You say underly challenged or overly challenged?
Overly challenged.
So within you say you have none or you do have some? Okay. So with your no experience that you don't have, as I say, I came in not knowing anything about technology, but it's like we have something that's called Geek Week. That's 7 days where we focus strictly on a database. I knew nothing with database SQL statements, but the experience was excellent. We get 15 timely tasks that we have to complete as 20 interns, and the whole motto is no man left behind. So completing that, I knew I can. I came in with no experience, and with the experience, we train from the basics up, right? We give you the skills as far as saying Google it. Go find out if you can find the answer, right? But the whole experience is knowing what you want to do. As far as, and do you want to do this? We provide you with a brand new laptop, a stipend of $600 a month, and sometimes an intern won't make it through the whole process. So it's the experience of knowing what you want to do. Coming into IC Stars, we do have a 7 assessment test, which shows your resiliency, shows your innovative mind, shows your do you want this opportunity because someone might need your seat, and these are the assessments. So hopefully that will help with your question. So I get back into my story as far as in, growing up in the environment, an ex-felon, and coming to IC Stars. As I say, I was a Water State. And I grew up within the project. We have another caller. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, so I have a question. Does IC Stars have any plans to grow into other states?
Yes, we have. So we have expanded to Columbus, Ohio. Last, I say 2 months ago. where we're launching our first pop-up. Our first cycle will start in January. We also are expanding to New Mexico and Wisconsin by next year. So we are expanding. Our whole vision is to have this same concept in every state. And it's excellent because everyone wants to give back within our process. Everyone wants to help others. And this is how we form our leaders as far as from the beginning. Is that it? Can you hear me?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Go Cubs. So are you guaranteed a job coming out? Like, how does that work? Are you guys partnered with certain companies, or is it a guaranteed job after completing this program?
So the 4-month process is as far as you see, these are some of the companies that we partner with, right? The 4-month process is we don't guarantee you a job. We guarantee you the skills to go get the job that you want. So we'll put you in front of over 1,000 companies, 1,000 CEOs, 1,000 CIOs, vice presidents, and you will build your network as far as with LinkedIn, putting your name on all platforms, branding your name. As I say, we have a huge network, and we have a 95% placement rate. Yes.
Hi, is there an age limit?
Yes, it's 18 years or older. No age limit requirements. As I was saying, these are some of the companies that we partner with, and as I could speak on as far as in the job placement, this is why we have a 95% job placement. Out of 400 participants, we pick 20 interns every 4 months. So we could pick everybody we would, but within this process, we put you in atmospheres as far as in, we have one company, ThoughtWorks, a huge software developing company that's located downtown. They share their skills that help us with our processes, building this prototype for this Fortune 500 company. As interns that don't know nothing about technology, the experience is huge. It's a huge experience. As I say myself, I use myself as an example because I never thought I'd be in these shoes today. I never thought I'd be here. With that process, I have taken this and shared my skills within my communities. And I'm from some of all the communities that's around. And the experience is, how can I give back? I always wanted to give back. I always wanted to help, but I never knew how to help. So with the skills I have as far as in front-end development, building websites, I do freelance on the side as far as anyone who wants a website. Anyone want me to show them how to do one, I will, because it's website, mobile app, or a mobile game. And that's excellent. So with that being said, you guys can check us out. Like I say, icstars.org. Apply now is our website link that you can go on and sign up. Register now. The experience is great, and I hope to hear from you guys next month. So this will be going on next month, every month at Ken TV. I'm happy to be here, and I hope to hear from you guys soon. My name is Rico Bryant, and the experience is excellent. And thank you guys.